Hey, Mom, Dad. So, this video I'm filming for Abby, and Abby, maybe you'll cut some of this out, maybe you'll leave this in. I'm just going to talk and you can use, whatever the hell you want. So right now, I am in Dallas, Texas. The only Dallas I know of. I don't know if there's another one. And I keep forgetting to record this video, but Abby's putting together this really, really sweet video compilation thing of all of us kids talking about how much we care for you parents, memories that we have with you, and just really, I think, how thankful we are for you. And I could sit down here and just talk about funny stories, both of Mom and Dad. I could, come up with a list of things that, you've really helped me improve personally as a person. But I kind of want to just keep it short and sweet and talk about, each of you, what you have done for us, and just one thing really that stands out the most in my mind. So Dad, specifically for you, we'll start with you, the head honcho, man of the house. For you, one of the things that, and this is going to be very obvious, and I'm sure, I bet you everybody else has talked about this in the video, so maybe I'm repeating the same thing. If not, I don't really give a shit. But one of the things you've constantly hammered into us as kids growing up is that we control our destiny, and we control how we react to our environment. You might not necessarily have control over all the little minor things that happen to you, but you have control over how you react to that and how you're going to handle those situations and the choices that you're going to make. And this all goes back to having the power to choose. And that has helped me, I think, so much in life, as far as having knowing that I have the power to change my environment just by how I think about things and how I react to things. So I thank you for that. There's a lot of people out there that want to play the blame game and point fingers at other people, but at the end of the day, it really comes down to your choice in how you're going to react, your choice how you're going to perceive, choice in what you're going to do next. And taking responsibility of that and ownership is something not a lot of people know how to do. So thank you so much for that, and instilling that as a value in me. Mom, there's a lot of things that come to mind when it comes to stuff that you've taught us over the years, but I'd say the biggest thing is seeing the good in everything and being in, I think that's one of the reasons you and Dad work so well, is because you see the opportunity and the bright side of everything, where some people see, murk and shit. You see the good things. And you taught us to think that way too. You taught me to think that way. It's funny, everybody that I work with now that's on our team at Revere, not everyone, but a lot of them were kind of pessimists. Oh, this client's going to do this, or this person's going to cancel. And I'm always like, you know what? All right, then we move on and we try something else. Or this is I always look like, using a specific example with our business, is I look at everything as stepping stones. Like, okay, so this contract didn't work out, or this person moved on to something else, or they weren't a good fit for us. That's okay. It's a stepping stone for us to get to the next level, to the next person that we're gonna work with as we're building this out. And so I thank you for instilling the value really of positive thinking and looking for the silver lining in everything, because there really is absolutely everything. You can break down any component of your life and break it down to the minute details and find some type of positivity. Like I don't know, can't pay rent this month. Well, you know what? At least I'm married and have an awesome kid and a family that loves me. Or if you can't pay rent and you don't have anyone in your life, at least you're alive and breathing. I know those are extreme examples, but there's always something. And so thank you for instilling that as a value that I share and I'm also able to impact others with. And lastly, what I wanted to talk about is thank you to both of you. And I was trying to think if I could summarize your parenting in one word. Maybe this is 2 words, but I'd say admirable effort. Might get dark. Admirable effort. And what I mean by that is neither one of you had the best background when it comes to an example to follow for parenting. Neither one of you, I'm parking right now. Might have to cut this out, Abby. We'll see. Neither one of you had an ideal. Oh, let's see. Fran's leaving. Dropping someone off at the airport right now. I bet Kyle's gonna call me after this. We shall see. See ya. Okay. Okay. Oh, it's still filming. All right, let's go, Kyle. Okay, what was I saying? Oh, admirable. So the reason I use that word is because of the fact, and maybe that's not the right word. Honestly, I thought through most of this on my way driving from Tulsa to Dallas this morning. But I'm going to stick with admirable now, because it sounds nice. Anyways, hopefully the rain's not too loud. The reason I say admirable is because neither one of you had a perfect example. And I don't think anyone has a perfect example when it comes to parenting, but especially for you guys, your upbringing, you didn't have guidelines. But you did the best you thought was possible, which was to make sure that all of us knew that we were loved, that all of us had valued opinions as individuals, which you could argue might have bit you in the ass when we were teenagers, but that's up for debate. But we all felt, and we still all feel, that we are valuable and that we have opinions and that matter, that we have our own ideas, we can think outside the box. And the fact that you were able to take a bad situation and turn it into something great, meaning, you took your upbringings and you said, we're going to try to do a lot lot of things opposite as far as how we were brought up, and see how that works out. And as a result, now you have 4 driven, motivated kids that are, for the most part, pursuing what makes them happy, living fulfilled lives. And yeah, there's things that you can nitpick, but overall, it doesn't really get much better than that as far as doing a good job parenting and removing yourself from the equation and focusing on, hey, we're going to make sure that we give these kids the best situation to grow up in possible, and not focus on ourselves, and not focus on, well, I grew up this way, so they got to go through that as well, but really focusing on making things the best for us. And I think that's admirable of someone to do, of a couple to do, to be selfless and to pour 100% of your heart and soul into 4 individuals that never that might never thank you, or that you spend 18-20 years of your life spending time, energy, effort, money on them, and you don't get anything that's an immediate return. And you don't know if you're going to get a return. We could have all turned out to be shitheads. We still could. I don't think that's going to happen, but to do that, it's risky, but it's admirable of anyone to I can't think of the word, to sacrifice themselves and their time in that way. So thank you for that. Thank you, Dad, for giving for teaching us the power of the power to choose and how to shape our situations and environments. Mom, thank you for teaching us that no matter how bad things get, there's always a good side to something. And for both of you to be phenomenal role models when it comes to parenting. I love you both very much, and I hope that you enjoy this. All right, I guess cut it.